point is, guys, here we go. Here's that verse. So in your hadiths, I said I'd show it to you. It says in Sahih al-Muslim says, Muhammad says, I heard the messenger of Allah say, I will certainly expel Jews and Christians from the Arabian Peninsula so as to leave only Muslims in it. Where's the justice and the fairness in that? Which treaty did the Christians break?
I have no idea.
You have no idea. Shall I tell you which treaty the Christians broke? None. There was no treaty. There was no treaty between Muslims and Christians, but Muhammad had them all expelled anyway.
No, surely there was, but I don't know why it's not stated there.
Well, show it to me.
I can't find it. I don't even know where you got that from.
If you are a morally consistent person, you should reject Islam.
No. Rejecting the whole Islam is like, it's really massive to reject the whole religion.
Now,
Where did you get that?
Majority
That's the
Muslims today reject this hadith.
We're gonna find it.
prove it.
70%.
Prove
Now,
it.
my friend here, he was a Christian.
Prove
he
it.
converted to Islam.
I spoke to a Muslim who became a Christian just last week. You know,
Just turn into Islam.
and I spoke to a Christian. I spoke to a Christian who was from a Muslim background just last week. So at the end of the day, if your religion is teaching things that you condemn, you should condemn your religion. Do you believe in taking and owning people as slaves? Now notice how he told him what to say. He told him what to say. You have a conscience, bro. Do you condemn taking people as slaves? No, you don't. Now, before you became a Muslim, would you have argued for slavery? No, you wouldn't. So in other words, Islam has led you to believe that owning people as slaves is a good thing.
No, that's
How is that?
Oh, so you condemn owning people as slaves? So you'd condemn Muhammad because he owned slaves?
No, he didn't. That's
He didn't. Oh, bro, guys. All right. Are you all saying...
Bob, you're saying things he didn't say. You're a
Okay,
liar.
so Muhammad didn't own
You're
slaves?
a liar, man.
Muhammad didn't
No,
own
you're a
slaves?
liar.
Did Muhammad
you're
own
saying
slaves?
things he didn't say.
Are you saying Muhammad didn't own
You're
slaves?
saying things he didn't say.
Are you saying Muhammad didn't own
You're
slaves?
saying things he didn't say.
Are you saying Muhammad
You are-
didn't own slaves?
This is what I'm saying.
People at
You
that
are
time
saying
had
things
Okay,
he
did
don't
Muhammad
say.
own
You're
slaves?
a liar.
Not that I know.
Stop lying.
Not that you know of. Did Muhammad own slaves?
Stop
Slave
lying.
is different to butlers,
Stop
right?
lying.
Did Muhammad own slaves?
No.
He never owned slaves. Okay, this is Takir. Could we pull up where Muhammad traded in
We have
slaves?
lords in this
Can we
country
pull
that have
that up?
butlers. The cute name of slaves.
They're not
But-
slaves.
No, butlers are.
Butlers have a paid contract.
Yeah, that was the same thing with the Prophet
No,
Muhammad.
we're going to
So they
see
were.
that Muhammad
No, in
traded
that
in
case, it
slaves.
wouldn't be
I'm going to
just-
show you Muhammad traded in slaves. If you condemn slavery, you just condemn Muhammad. You need to find a better moral example.
he's
Don't
a good
allow
guy.
your friendships to lead you into an ideology
He's happy about it.
in which you end up. Don't allow friendships to lead you to make permissible what should be morally
proud of it.
condemnable.
He's proud of it.
And we're just pulling it up for you now. Here we go. Because you all accused me of lying. You said that Muhammad didn't own slaves. So
You're
here we
a
go.
liar.
Listen.
No one said that.
No, he did. You're lying. He did. He did. He
You are saying
did.
things that he didn't
He
say.
did. No, he did.
You are saying things
Listen.
that he
You
didn't
can
say. You're a
have a
liar.
nice conversation without pointing.
Yeah.
You know.
Right. So, listen. Grade Sahih in Jami at Tirmidhi. I'm probably mispronouncing it. Al Tirmidhi. A slave came to give the pledge to the Prophet for Hijrah. But the Prophet did not realize that he was a slave, so his master came to get him, and the Prophet said, "Sell him to me." So he purchased the slave for 2 black slaves. Your Prophet was a slave
lie.
trader. He says it's a lie. What website is that?
Is that a lie, BBC? How can it be a lie?
Sunnah.com, it says it right there, bro. What website is that?
So if we find on the Quran,
Who cares? You see, for your friendships, bro, for the sake of your friendships, you're attempting to justify slavery. You need to be better. You need to be a better
No,
man.
he's a good guy.
They're all
You need to convert to
the
Islam.
Muslim, the ex-Muslim who
He's proud
became a
of being a
Christian,
Muslim. He's proud.
left Islam last week. She didn't leave last week, but she left Islam because she looked at what Muhammad did and said, I don't want any part of that.
He's a proud Muslim.
Okay, so you say it's a lie. Are you saying that Sunnah.com is lying?
Okay, read it in Arabic as well for us.
I can't read Arabic. I'm
Well,
going to
you
read the
should learn it.
translation. No, why should I? I don't believe in
Because
Arabization.
the
The translation given by a Muslim.
The translation.
This is a Muslim translation.
Can you read it in
Can you read Arabic?
Say no.
Can you read Arabic?
Yeah, read
Can
it.
you read Arabic? Does it say that Allah trades? Does it say that Allah, a slave comes to Muhammad? And does it say Muhammad said, "Let me buy the slave"? Can you read Arabic?
It's a lot of things.
Can you read Arabic?
A little bit, yeah.
Can you read Arabic? So, does it say that a slave comes to Muhammad?
خلي سيد لا.
قال جاء عبد فبايع النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم على الهجرة ولا يشعر النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم أنه عبد.
Remember, Islam tells you to speak the truth.
يريده فقال النبي
I
صلى
spoke the
الله
truth
عليه
with my friend.
وسلم
He converted to Islam.
بعينه واشتراه بعبدين.
The friend who, for the sake of friendships, has abandoned every good thinking and has now accepted a religion that permits the trading of slaves.
Now he doesn't.
Does it say, please, does it say that Muhammad, a slave came to Muhammad?
Wait, let me.
Okay, you can't read Arabic. You already had your chance. You can't read Arabic either. So you claim you could read Arabic. You can't read Arabic.
I read Arabic.
So, does it say a slave came to Muhammad? Oh my gosh, you've already read it. Bro, you had your chance. It's in the first line.
I've never heard about this hadith.
Does it say it? It doesn't matter whether you ever heard of it. Does it say in the Arabic that a slave came to Muhammad? Okay, fair enough. He doesn't want to answer the question.
Might be written, but not in the first line. Let me read the whole thing. Don't.
Bro,
Okay, then no.
Bro.
That's not written. It's not written.
so once again,
I'm trying to get it for you.
no, bro, you had your chance. You just obfuscated, just like he had his chance and he obfuscated. The fact of the matter is, if you condemn the owning of slaves, you can't be a Muslim. Why? Because you're condemning the example of the best example, which is Muhammad. So you should abandon a bad example for a good one. Jesus Christ. Yes, let me give you an example. Jesus Christ, at a time when owning slaves was normal, never owned a slave. Never. He could have owned a slave, but he didn't own a slave. Now, our example, our example,
How he could have owned a slave?
our example.
How could he have owned
No,
a
one
slave?
second, one second.
How could he have owned a
One
slave?
second. By buying
How
one.
could he have owned a
By
slave?
buying one.
By buying one.
Yes, slaves
By
were
buying
being
one.
sold. What's difficult about the language here? I think it's pretty clear what's
How
being
could
said.
Jesus have owned a
Jesus Christ is my example.
What did he own?
Muhammad is your example.
What did he
You
own?
should be able to do and
What did he
applaud
own?
everything
What did
that
he own?
Muhammad did.
What did he
But
own?
you
12
condemn slave trading.
disciples who abandoned
I
him.
showed you Muhammad was a slave trader. You've condemned Muhammad. Jesus Christ was not a slave trader, and he is my example, which is why from the 1st century to the 20th century, Christians have fought against the slave trade, but from the 7th century to the 20th century, Muslims have continued to trade in slaves.
Mate, look, his
And that's the difference.
parents are both Muslims, and they also converted to Islam.
Bro, nothing that doesn't get around the argument though, does it?
It shows Islam is a better religion.
No, it doesn't. It shows that some people are ignorant and make ignorant decisions. That's what it proves.
Okay, look at okay, let's look.
Did you know that Muhammad was a slave trader before you became a Muslim? No. Would you condemn a slave trader
He said
today?
no comment, don't put words in his mouth. He said no
Would you
comment.
condemn a slave trader today? If we were selling slaves in this square right now, would you condemn
Will you
it?
condemn it?
Yes, I would.
So we
Would
as
you?
well. We would as well right now.
So you're condemning Muhammad. You're condemning Muhammad. Your hadiths then are lying about Muhammad. I showed you the hadiths, bro. These are your sources I'm showing to you. And when I show you your sources, you condemn your own sources.
If that was the case, you should condemn Jesus Christ for drinking alcohol.
No.
Because a lot of car crash in the UK is due to alcohol.
Hold on one second.
Would you condemn him? Yes
So,
or no?
I would condemn the abuse of alcohol.
No. Look. Once you drink an alcohol, look,
Yes.
you genuinely get a bit tipsy, then you get So would you condemn Jesus Christ, yes or no?
So let me answer this question. It's a fair question. He's taken the principle that I've applied to Muhammad, though he has no defense for Muhammad whatsoever, but he's taken the same principle and he's reversed it. So let me answer this question. I do not condemn the drinking of alcohol. I condemn, no it isn't, let me explain why. I do not condemn the drinking of alcohol because Jesus is my example, but I condemn the abuse of alcohol because the scriptures condemn the abuse of alcohol. I am being completely consistent. You, on the other hand, you particularly, on the other hand, condemn slave trading, condemn slave trading. You condemn your own hadiths for talking about slave trading, but yet all of you defend Muhammad for being a slave trader.
You're saying he was, we said he wasn't, but let's not go around circles. All I'm saying is, what's the point of drinking alcohol? Answer that.
Right, no, we're not changing the topic. I'll use that.
In that case,
I'm happy to use alcohol as another example to the argument. But I'm not going to change the argument.
When you drink
the
alcohol,
argument
you lose your control. So you
depends how much alcohol and in what context. Do you drink alcohol?
Of course not.
Right, I drink alcohol. Who has more experience of drinking alcohol, me or you?
Surely you, because
right.
you drink alcohol.
So if I have more experience about talking about, I'm now talking about something that I actually have experience of, and you're trying to argue about something that you have no experience of. Let me be clear. 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 Science. We just chuck the word science in because that wins an argument. We'll just condemn our hadiths, even though our hadiths are Sahih hadiths. What does Sahih mean, by the way? Correct. So I quote Sahih hadiths to you, showing Muhammad's a slave trader, trading in black slaves, and then you say it's a lie. But when I say what Sahih is, you say it's correct. You see, you're just jumping around, bro. You know the reason why you're struggling is because your conscience is telling you one thing, but your loyalty to your friends is telling you something else. Your conscience is telling you one thing, but your loyalty to your friends is telling you something else. You've got to choose whether you want to follow your conscience or whether you want to be like a base man who just rides with his friends regardless of what they support. Regardless of what they support.
You know that it's over.
Right, so, bro, we had a nice conversation. I'd like to give you all gifts, all of you. I'd like to give you an all. Yeah, that's a gift for you.
That's you can keep it to yourself.
I'm giving it to him, not you. I'm giving it to you. So we've had a nice conversation. I'd like to give you all gifts. Have you got a gospel, bro? Have you ever read the gospel?
Half of it.
Half of it.
That's how you get treated in Islam.
Have you got a Bible?
You're not an Arab, so you won't get.
Do you have a Bible?
That's the thing.
Right, I'd like to give you a gift. Okay, there you go. That's for you. Have a read of that.
What?
Bro, I'd like to give you a gift.
What?
So what I would ask you guys, write down your questions, have a read of it, and then come back and get me another week and let's talk. But look into what I'm saying. Yes, it's true. Sorry? No.
You are men of
Why would you think that was me?
I love your religion.
Yeah, it's got a name on it. It's not got my name on it. So have a think about what I've said and come back next week. Bro, I'd like to give you a gift. Yes, I would like to give you a gift.
English guy.
I'm guessing you have a Bible, bro.
If there's churches, what does that mean? So don't tell me about Christian. What? So they treat you different because you're black? Is that what you're saying? Because I'm saying he's getting treated different because he's white. So what? How am I wrong?
But you're implying that in Christianity you don't get treated differently. That's what you say. And I'm telling you that's not true.
But you're the one who mentioned it. Yeah. You told him to take the book because he's white.
There you go, bro. Have a gift.
About slavery. This is the one you want to give me, Bob?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why not?
I want you to target me. He's saying go
Well,
and
bro.
no, I want you to target me. So
Yeah,
I'm
I'll-
sure this is the one you want to
Yeah, that's for you.
You should learn.
Absolutely.
Because I don't want you to give me anyone. I want you to target me.
What does it say?
I need to know more about you to give you a more specific one. I need to know more about you.
Nice guy.
So that's a gift for you as well. Okay? Nice conversation. Nice conversation. Okay.
Trust me, I didn't lie about anything. If I didn't know something, then yeah.
Fair enough, bro. Fair enough, bro. Fair enough, bro. Okay. So what we saw, guys, is Muslims condemning behavior, but then in the next breath, defending the behavior of Muhammad. And I just go back to this point. It's about following the better moral example. It's not about talking about what happened in the past. This is not talking about paedophile kings of the past or slave trading Europeans of the past. We're talking about the one that we uphold as the moral example. If Muhammad is the moral example to follow, then you should celebrate his slavery. You should want to be slave owners yourselves. But if, as many good Muslims do, you condemn the owning and trading of slaves, then you have condemned Muhammad. If you condemn ethnic cleansing for the breaking of treaties, then you can't condemn the ethnic cleansing of Muslims in Burma and China for the breaking of treaties. And if you're not willing, and if you're going to condemn the ethnic cleansing of Muslims both now and in the past, then you have to condemn Muhammad, who said that he would ethnically cleanse Arabia of Christians and Jews. And if your only defense is to obfuscate, deny, and say that your own Sahih hadiths are lying to you, then that means that you're saying your own sources that you use to interpret your own Quran can't be trusted. In which case, the authorities can't be trusted. Choose a better religion. The moral example has failed. Choose a better religion.
Very nice, very nice.
And that better religion is Jesus Christ. We do not have these problems in our religion.
Very nice, very nice.
That is the choice that I lay before you.
Okay, thank you.
So pick up your Bible, have a read of it, speak to
I
a
made my
knowledgeable
choice.
Christian.
I made my choice.
So support
I'm
us.
Christian. I'm Christian today.
There we go, he's a Christian today.
I became Christian now.
You look like you want to talk to me. Go on then.